Well, hello there, mom. If you're watching this, you're probably in the home stretch in the third trimester, but I know right now can feel very overwhelming from the amount of things that you feel like you need to prepare for and to feeling uncomfortable. Ugh. Today, though, I am going to break down what I believe as a women's health nurse practitioner and as a mom of two are the most important things for moms to have a manageable, to have an enjoyable as it can be during this uncomfortable trimester. So the key things that can make things a little bit easier. This video is for you, mom. These items are just for you. If you're new here, I am Ade Tutu. I am a board certified women's health nurse practitioner, and I'm also a mom of two. So we are going to combine evidence-based, of course, and also experience as well. That is how I really love to teach. Let's get into it. So before we talk about comfort items, I want to talk about the most important item on this list, okay? And it's going to surprise you. It is actually a blood pressure cuff. Now we're going to talk about why this is very important. So during pregnancy, there is a high blood volume that is helping supply baby, right? And a lot of times because of the hormonal fluctuations, because of the placenta, so many things put you at a higher risk of having hypertension, okay, and a pregnancy complication called preeclampsia, which hypertension is a characteristic of preeclampsia. Now, you want to make sure that you are doing your best to monitor yourself. Now, I'm going to talk about the statistics of Black women, right? Black women are up to 3 times more likely to have serious pregnancy complications, but many of these are preventable with monitoring and with advocacy, and which is why it's very important for me to tell mothers that I want you to take a hold of your health. I want you to be the captain of your health. You want to be informed about what's going on in your body, all right? And a blood pressure cuff is very vital to help you with that. And it also keeps you empowered, all right? So here's how you're going to do that. I talk about pregnancy journals all the time, right? You want to make sure that you are keeping track of your vitals. Take them at the same time every day. And then when you go to your appointment, go through it with your doctor and say, this is what my blood pressure has been. And if anything is concerning, the doctor would be able to see it. Because sometimes when you're in the hospital, when you're in the clinic, things start to, get okay. And people look at you like you're crazy. Like, oh, so I said I was having all these symptoms and now I'm fine, So you want to have these things ready so that you have the evidence that something may be off. So here are some of the things that cannot wait for you to get to your next doctor's appointment. If you're having any sudden changes in your vision, if your blood pressure is actually over 140 over 90, all right? If you're having sudden headache that just won't go away with Tylenol, if you're having sudden swelling in your hands and your feet and your face. Another one is if you're having swelling on one leg and the other one is less, okay? That is a clot, which is different from hypertension, but again, these are the things that we need to be aware of. And then upper abdominal pain, which is around where your liver is, your right upper quadrant pain right here. You see me on the right side right here. So if you're having that rebound pain, these are signs that are concerning and cannot actually wait for you to get to your doctor's appointment. You need to go to the urgent care and the emergency room immediately. These are signs of preeclampsia. These are the things that we need to be aware of. I don't want you to be scared, of course. I just want you to have this knowledge because, again, information is power. It empowers you. You feel in control. And then the quicker we catch something, the better it is. Now that we got the serious stuff out of the way, let's get to the comfort items. So the first item, oh my goodness, that I believe that every mother definitely should have, especially if you're a working mom, is a maternity belt. Oh my goodness. A maternity belt, I would say saved my life. It saved my back while I was working because of, your belly, right? And because of the relaxin hormone, which makes everything so loose, back pain is, inevitable. Meaning that it's just a matter of time before it happens. Back pain or sciatica, which is like the hip discomfort. Oh my goodness. So you want to invest in a good maternity belt, any that you can literally just put under your stomach, and it just kind of helps with gravity because your stomach is going down, right? So you want to help with gravity and bring it back up. All right. That can do a world of wonder to your back. That is the bra of your pregnancy belly. A good maternity belt is truly a lifesaver. It can actually help you do more activities, right? Because a lot of moms is like, I can't take this pain. So then that causes them to actually not do anything. It can even help you get more exercise and get some walks in, which in turn helps you with the pain. And then next is the pregnancy pillow. Oh yes, the pregnancy pillow. I believe that you can use the pregnancy pillow for something, whether it's to help you tilt from your back, whether it's to put in between your thighs. There is going to be some sort of use that you're going to use for your pregnancy pillow. All of these things that we're mentioning, if you're not going to use it in third trimester, you're going to use it sometime after baby comes for baby. So these things won't go to waste. You will definitely get your money's worth. With the pregnancy pillow, you want it to be S-shaped or U-shaped. It can support your bump while supporting your back and then while supporting your leg. All right. So this is one of the ones that at one point, I think I was like, it's time for me to get a new pregnancy pillow. This is starting to get a little nasty because I used it so much. And it's not like you can find a pregnancy pillow cover, or maybe you can, because it's been a while since I've had kids and there are just so many new inventions now. So I'm pretty sure there's probably some sort of pregnancy pillow cover. But anyway, the next one is proper maternity wear, proper maternity clothes and shoes. Now, I know that you're like, I'm not going to be pregnant for long. I just need to get through this. But let me tell you something. The proper maternity clothes can make your life so much easier. It makes things so much more comfortable, and it just makes you breathable and be able to kind of enjoy your day. So you want to invest in a good, even if it's just one or two, it's more than enough. A good maternity pants, leggings or pants, the one that has the band over the stomach, very cute. And it can be fashionable as well. A pretty dress that you can just throw on and be on the go. And then slip in shoes that you can just slip into without having to bend to tie them or, to fix something. You just want to have shoes that you can just slip into and then be on the go. And then comfortable bras. Oh my goodness. With the way that your breasts are probably enlarged, you want to have comfortable bras that does not have that underwire. And then also, this is one of the ones that you can use for when baby comes. Like if you decide to breastfeed, you can get one of those comfortable ones that you can just pop off and it's easy access for baby to be able to breastfeed. So these are some of the clothes that you should definitely consider getting. It'll make your pregnancy go by just a little bit more comfortably. And then next are compression socks. We talked about that increased blood volume, and there's just an increase of swelling all through your body. Now, some of the swelling are normal. All right. Now, when it's concerning is when, let's say, one leg is bigger than the other, when you're just having this sudden swelling, or if you're gaining excess weight because of this swelling and you're noticing a drastic change in your weight every day. You definitely want to bring those to your provider's attention. But otherwise, there are swelling and they are normal during pregnancy. Compression socks can help you with those discomfort. You just put the compression socks on and it will just kind of help you decrease that, because swelling can be really uncomfortable, make your skin feel tight and just doesn't feel good. And then another one I really want to mention is a large water bottle. A large water bottle, mom. You want to make sure that you're getting your water in. You want to be drinking at least 8 to 12 cups a day. That is 64 to 96 ounces a day. You can do that. You can do that. You can absolutely do that. So a good way to do that is by having a water bottle literally going everywhere with you. Hydration actually helps with everything, from helping you with the swelling, from helping you with energy. It could even help you with the symptoms, the discomforts you're having, because when your body is not hydrated, your symptoms tend to be worse. Okay. So you want to make sure that you are getting your water intake in. Now let's talk about some items that might seem small, but they're actually will make a big difference. The first one are actually peri bottles. So peri bottles are the bottles that you can use that have water in them and you can use to squeeze to your anal area or your vaginal area. Now, because of the chances of you having hemorrhoids, mom, this would be really great if you do have hemorrhoids. Now, let's say you don't have any symptoms down there, you don't have hemorrhoids. This will be great for postpartum when baby comes. There will be discomfort down there from delivery delivery once baby comes. So the peri bottle will be very helpful during that time. So either way, this peri bottle would be helpful. If not now, you'll definitely be able to put it to use later. And then the next one are panty liners. Now, panty liners, because you may have increased discharge, especially during pregnancy. You've probably been having increased discharge throughout your pregnancy, but during the third trimester, it may increase. And then there are chances of you having just small incontinence. You know, you cough a little bit and pee comes out, right? Or, you know, you move your position, you bend a little bit and then pee can come out. So the panty liner can really help you just keep you nice and fresh and comfortable, because you'll just be switching that versus switching underwear. Now the next is shea butter, mom. Shea butter for your pregnancy. Now this is one of the staple for a lot of African moms. African moms have been using this to help with preventing stretch marks, decreasing stretch marks, because truthfully, getting stretch marks is genetics, all right? It is genetics. Now, keeping your skin hydrated and moisturized can help to keep that skin elastic and less tight, because when it's dry, that's when that stretch marks can come about, all right? A little bit more anyway. So if you are keeping your skin moisturized, it keeps it supple, it keeps it elastic, which can help decrease how much stretch marks you may possibly get. So make sure that you are lathering on as much as you can. This is something that you should have been doing starting from first trimester, and making sure that you're doing it daily, oftentimes several times a day, can help you decrease the stretch marks that we have. Now, if you do end up getting stretch marks, I do want you to understand that it is perfectly fine. We love our stretch marks. I've heard a lot of women call it tiger stripes, love lines, creation marks. There's so many beautiful names for it, because truthfully, it is a little sign that you created life inside of you. So if you end up getting stretch marks, it's perfectly fine. Your body is absolutely still beautiful, mom. And even more so, truthfully. Now, last but not least, and this is my favorite tip, is putting your family and friends to work, okay? They are the essential things that are needed during the third trimester. Gather your family and friends together, text message, you know, call them, FaceTime, and say, hey, I need you guys to start helping me with meal prepping. You know, they can send you Uber Eats gift card. They can meal prep for you to prepare you for what's coming, which is a busy time when baby comes. So put your family and friends to use. This is a big thing in certain cultures where family and friends actually, that's their thing. Like, they make it a point to provide meals and to help around in that way. That's how they show support to a pregnant woman. I think that this is something that should be adopted in all cultures. It would make a mom's life so much easier if family and friends are like, you know what, let's take this big thing off of your hands, especially if you have little ones, if you have other family members in your home. This can really make a big difference. So mom, put your family and friends to use and say, you want to be really helpful to me? Help me with meal prepping, either for now or for later, through gift cards, or if you want to cook, you're a good cook. You know, I would not say no. Putting it in the freezer, saving it for a rainy day, put it in the microwave, and voila. These little things can actually make things easier for you. Let people help you in practical ways. Diapers are good, wipes are good, but meal prepping, because we always have to eat, right, could really make a big difference for you, mom. It could even just take the stress away of not having to think about what to cook for dinner, what everybody's gonna eat. So I definitely believe this is a big essential thing on the list. All right, mom, so those are all the practical items I believe that you need to make your last trimester comfortable, and also to prepare for the big day. You deserve to feel comfortable, to feel beautiful, to feel at peace and ready for the next phase of your life. And I hope some of these items are able to help you with that. All right, mom, let's do a quick recap of all of these important items. So the first one is the blood pressure cuff. The second one is your maternity belt for that back support. The third one is a pregnancy pillow for better sleep. The fourth one would be comfortable clothes and shoes and nursing bras as well. The fifth one is the compression socks to help you with that swelling. The sixth one is a large water bottle to help you with hydration. Seventh is a shea butter for skincare. And then the eighth is putting your people to work to help you with meal prepping. Comment down below, mom, which of these items you already have and which ones did I not mention that you're actually using and they've helped you during this time. Remember, you're in the home stretch. You've got this. You are almost there. Continue to take care of yourself, advocate for yourself, and know that you are doing a good job growing that little one. If this video was helpful to you, make sure that you give it a thumbs up and send it to somebody that you believe that would be helpful. And if you are someone who knows someone who is pregnant, make sure that you gift them with one of the items on this list. Again, as always, I do appreciate you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Bye.